ho ho! It's time for Ask Loki. How do reindeer fly without wings?
Santa Claus spends the entire year feeding them nothing but a diet of burritos and refried beans. So whenever he needs them to take off, all he has to do is light a match and... You don't need wings to get that kind of lift off.
How does Santa get into the houses without chimneys and fireplaces?
He is certainly not above just simply breaking the window. I have a fireplace.
He usually does it just to relieve stress, too. How does one sleigh carry so many presents?
Many years ago, Santa Claus invented a shrink ray. Because if you spent all night eating as many plates of cookies and milk as he does, you're going to put on a lot of pounds really fast. So with one quick zap, he's able to continue on with his night, and he never has to exercise. So one day he figured out, hey, if I can zap me, why not zap the presents too? And the rest is quantum mechanics history.
What if there's not enough snow? Does the sleigh still work?
I was afraid someone was going to ask this one at some point. Truth is, Santa's hair is not white at all. He's actually a ginger. All that stuff is actually dandruff that builds up throughout the entire year. In fact, all that out there was just of him taking a shower. So if there's never any snow enough for him to get that snow going, one quick... There's more than enough white stuff to get that sleigh going.
How many elves does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Well, none now. Now that they've unionized, they made it clear they're delegated only to making toys and not screwing in light bulbs and other small things like that. So now Santa uses polar bears, which doesn't work very well considering they don't have fingers. They're planning on unionizing too. Or eating him, whichever comes first.
Why is the tooth fairy in the sleigh instead of Mrs. Claus?
That actually is Mrs. Claus. There was a mistake with the shrink ray.
Is Jesus really the reason for the season?
No! Jesus has absolutely nothing to do with this season whatsoever. In the still debated, unquantified, and unlikely event he ever existed, he was documented as being born in March. The day in question is the birthday of the Persian sun god Mithra, in correlation with the winter solstice and the rebirth of the sun. Hence, Yuletide, which the Vikings celebrated for the exact same reason. All the other holidays that occur during this time of year, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Yuletide, Festivus, all actually occur during this time. Jesus is nothing more than a displaced invader taking over someone else's space. Speaking of displaced invaders, you forgot my absolute favorite holiday of this season. Cthulhumas! So let's all don our masks of worship and open our holy Necronomicons to our seasonal hymn. Join us now in song. Ia Cthulhuvatagen, Ia Cthulhuvatagen, Ia Cthulhuvatagen, oh please eat us first. Ia Cthulhuvatagen, Ia Cthulhuvatagen, Ia Cthulhuvatagen, oh please eat us first. Take it, Michael Myers. That was a bad idea. Well, very Cthulhu-ness, everybody, and praise be to the tentacle one, because I really need some divine intervention right now. No, get back, it's the wrong holiday!